I managed to find two more interesting books with references to Evita. The first one is Latin American Heroes, Liberators and Patriots from 1500 to the Present by Jerome Adams. The profile it gives of Juan Perón himself is pretty hostile and inaccurate, taking statements out of context, but at least the first few paragraphs in this book about Evita are pretty well written. I'll just read the first paragraph. It says, "Few women have ever been so vehemently..." Oh, it's called Maria Eva Duarte de Peron, Angel of the Shirtless Ones. Few women have ever been so vehemently damned and so passionately adored. Biographer J.M. Taylor discusses the myth of Eva Peron, writing of the division of feeling, with one side convinced she was, quote, an ideal of pure and passive womanhood incarnate, and the other side seeing her as, quote, manipulated by specialists dedicated solely to the task. Eva Peron was unique. In a sense, she created herself, rising above abject poverty, driving herself relentlessly, boldly, turning events to her advantage, molding an image of glamour, profoundly affecting Argentine reality. She encouraged her descamisados, her shirtless ones, towards a hope they could not otherwise have known. She was, remarks historian Hubert Herring, quote, perhaps the shrewdest woman yet to appear in public life in South America. So I thought that was pretty positive and well written, actually. And then in this biography of Che Guevara, A Revolutionary Life, there is a picture of Evita and Juan Perón, and it says, the Argentine first couple, Juan and Evita Peron, waving to the crowds in 1951 as Ernesto came of age. In the late 1940s and early 50s, the Perons radically altered Argentine politics, making a sharp impact on Ernesto's generation. And on page 54, it refers to what is the closest that Eva Peron and Che Guevara ever came to actually meeting. It writes, one friend recalled Ernesto advising his maids to vote for Peron because his policies favored their class. He also used the Peronist system to his own advantage when it behooved him. According to his cousin Mario Saravio, Ernesto joined a Peronist youth organization on campus in order to use its extensive library facilities and check out books otherwise unavailable to him. Another time, on the suggestion, half in jest, of Tatiana Quiroga, prior to an ambitious trip through Latin America he was planning, he drafted a letter to Peron's gift-giving wife Evita, asking her for a Jeep. Tatiana helped him write it, and remembers that they had fun doing it, but no reply ever came from Argentina's flamboyant First Lady. So that's, in fact, the closest that Evita and Che Guevara ever came to actually meeting in person, despite the fact that the musical has them meeting up.